Please don't move. It might be dangerous.
Oh, my masterpiece. The joy of my life. No, God, not this.
The narrator's life had become a nightmare of sounds, feelings, smells, tastes, and dreadful depression. A cage of darkness held him prisoner. Everything was just a memory. One day, Naeem, a ward mate, came to his bedside.
How do you do, my friend?
The author hardly knew anything about Naeem, except that he limped and was on bed number 29. He was soft-spoken, cheerful man who comforted the author with many a story, diverting his mind from the shocking realities of life. He wonderfully described the birds hopping among smiling flower beds, the brightness of the morning that the author imagined he could see the scene himself. Whenever Naeem's voice stopped, the author would urge him to go on. Thus, Naeem would minutely describe the scene outside the windows the whole day. This gave hope to him. One morning, Naeem said something to the author that made him hysterical, and he lashed out at Naeem.
Listen, dear, stop painting, as it was your hobby before. You have no right to joke about my art.
Naeem limped away to his bed. Days passed. Then one day, the author initiated the talk.
Have you been moved by anything? Yes. Once I walked by a farmhouse on a golden October evening and I saw a haystack. It was pure gold. All around the world was ablaze with colors. What? Didn't you paint it?
There was an uneasy silence on the other end.
Sorry, I forgot. Everyone is not an artist. I mean, I would have painted it. Why don't you paint? It is in my mind, and I know you can paint. Do please say yes. Okay, yes.
With this yes, the author's life took a new turn. Naeem provided everything needed for painting. With eager but almost trembling fingers, the author started drawing a scene. He labored on and on, sketching the scene from the canvas of his memory on the paper, too absorbed to think of his blindness.
Naeem, I have finished the scene. I must have bungled it. It's marvelous. It's unbelievable. You are a genius, man. A genius. Who would say you are blind? Really? I could never believe, had it not happened with myself.
Every morning, after breakfast, Naeem would come to his bed and describe a scene, which he would work on from dawn to dusk, as if the day would never end. Naeem would make him draw all the magic dreamland scenery. One canvas finished and another started. Naeem always praised him, and the author became more and more convinced of his genius. It was then the doctors operated upon the author again. As he was unable to move from the bed, Naeem had taken over the work of reading to him or describing him a scene from his window. As days passed, the author's anxiety increased.
I want to see the world of colors with my own eyes. Moreover, I have spent the last rupee on this very operation. In case of failure, I would have to lead the wretched life of darkness and misery. It's a beautiful day. I hope you see it soon.
Open your eyes slowly.
Alas, there was the same unending darkness.
I have no money now. This operation cost me all I have. Oh no, I have some money. You can have it. Thanks, Naeem. I have never begged, nor will I. Thanks all the same.
Naeem tried to persuade him, but he didn't listen. One afternoon, Naeem came running to his bed.
Listen, old fellow. There is a friend of mine who is an art lover. He wants to buy your paintings. How can that be? They must be awful. He is rich. We can strike a bargain. Okay. Go ahead. Thank you.
Next day, Naeem handed the author some crisp banknotes, and his happiness knew no bounds. His hope soared once again. He again started painting. Every morning, Naeem described scenes of the four seasons with such feelings, especially the sunset ones. Unknown buyer appeared off and on and bought his paintings. Now the author found himself ready for the third operation. After the operation, when he regained consciousness, he was told not to move or speak with anyone.
Where's Naeem?
He is ill and cannot come.
I can see. Yes, I can see. Oh wow, what a wonderful sight. I can see. Naeem. Sister, where is Naeem?
The goddess of art smiled on him, and then, as quickly as she had come, she vanished. Mad with grief, he rushed to the cupboard, where lay all his paintings that were mere masses of haphazard lines without any colors.
He was a great man. With all his money, he bought these paintings. And when he couldn't afford his third operation, he moved out of the hospital.
What? Operation?
Yes, don't you know? His eyes, of course. He was blind.
Tears blinded the author's eyes. Under Naeem's pillow were 4 paintings that Naeem had painted of the 4 seasons before he was blind. He described those paintings to the author. Tears blinded the author's eyes as he held his paintings in his hands.